Good morning to one and all. Today I am going to take the topic cancer biology. My name is Dr.N.Kiruthiga, Assistant Professor and Aid, PG and Research Center in Biotechnology, Arignar College of Arts and Science, Krishnagiri. Our topic is nothing but cancer. Cancer is nothing but a group of disease characterized by the uncontrolled cell division. Not only the uncontrolled cell division, but also the invasion of surrounding tissues and then sometimes the metastasis to distant sites. It is nothing but a metastasis, nothing but the movement from the one place to the another place and thereby causing the cancer in all parts of the body. And another thing is nothing but here is due to genetic and epigenetic changes that disturb the normal cellular regulatory mechanism. In this diagram, we have seen the normal cell and then cancer cells. Here the cytoplasm, nucleus and nucleolus, chromatin, everything there is an abnormalities is there. And then we are going to see the stages of carcinogenesis. First one is nothing but your initiation, second one is a promotion, third one is a progression. Any causes, there are so many causes for this mutations of the normal cell. The mutagenic agent is there. Normally the UV rays, X-rays and also so many chemical mutagens is also there. It promotes the normal cell through initiates into cancer cells, and then finally it is in the uncontrolled growth. Now cancer definition, we have seen this uncontrolled growth is nothing but your tumor or cancer cells. Here the progression, in this progression there is it converted into tumor cells. And then so many hallmarks of cancer. First one is nothing, the growth and divides without external signals. Without external signals, it can grow without any signal from our body, from the other cellular metabolism. It started growing without any apoptosis. And then insensitive to growth suppressor. There is an insensitivity to growth suppressor. There is an insensitivity is also there. And then immortality. There is a no death is not there in this. And then invasion and then metastasis. There is a movement from one place to another place and thereby causing the cancer in all parts of the body and resist to cell death. And then also it resists the cell death. And then angiogenesis. These are all the so many hallmarks of the cancer. And then characteristics of the cancer cells in this uncontrolled proliferation, loss of contact inhibition, anchorage independent growth, evasion of apoptosis, angiogenesis, genomic instability, invasiveness and metastasis, and then altered metabolism and then immune evasion. These are the normal characteristic features which is going to be present in the cancer cells when compared to the normal cells. Types of cancer. Normally there is a different type of the cancer is there. First one is nothing but your carcinoma, which is going to be happens in this epithelial cells, skin, glands, mucous membranes. Commonly the lungs, breast, colon, prostate, these are all the organs going to be get affected. And sarcoma, another type of cancer is going to be sarcoma in the connective tissue. Cancer in the connective tissue. Normally is happens in the osteosarcoma in the bones and the liposarcoma. And the leukemia is nothing but your blood cancer. Bone marrow is mainly present in the bone marrow. And then otherwise we in the examples nothing but your acute myeloid leukemia. Blood cancer is otherwise we call as a leukemia. Lymphoma, cancer of lymphatic system. Normally the T cells and B cell where it is produced, the lymphatic system is going to be having the cancer is nothing but your cancer of lymphatic system. Hodgkin's lymphoma and the non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. Myeloma, cancer of plasma cells in bone marrow. Normally the plasma cells are capable of producing the antibodies. There is in this plasma cells there is a presence of the cancer. The cancer we are going to say it is in myeloma. Otherwise called as an example is nothing but multiple myeloma. Central nervous system cancer arising in the brain and spinal cord. Examples is nothing but glioblastoma and then medulloblastoma. Germ cell tumors derived from the germ cells, normally testicular and then ovarian germ cell tumors. There is a different type of the cancer is there. First one is lung cancer, gastric cancer, brain cancer, breast cancer, kidney cancer, pancreatic cancer, prostate cancer, leukemia cancer, liver cancer, colorectal cancer, cervical cancer, uterine cancer, ovarian cancer, skin cancer and then bladder cancer. These are the examples which are going to be seen in the diagram. These are all the places the cancer is going to be occur in our human system. Next, we are going to see the theories of carcinogenesis. There is a first theory is nothing but genetic theory, somatic mutation theory, otherwise we call it as somatic mutation theory. Here the mutation happens in the specified genes. Mainly there is an involves of proto-oncogenes, tumor suppressor genes and then DNA repair genes. These are all the main thing. The TP53 mutation happens in the TP53, loss of cell cycle control and also the activation of RAS oncogene. Normally the oncogene is present in the inactivation in our normal humans, and then if there is any cancer is going to be happen means the activation of RAS oncogene is going to be happen in this causing for the cancer. And then epigenetic theory. Epigenetic theory is nothing but there is a heritable changes in the gene expression without changes in the DNA sequence. Mainly there is a DNA methylation, histone modification and then microRNA regulation. And then normally the viral theory of cancer. Human papilloma virus, which is going to be affect the human cervix. Women mainly is going to be affected by this, and then HBV, HCV, hepatocellular carcinoma in the liver cancer, and then EBV, Epstein-Barr virus in Burkitt lymphoma. These are some of the examples of the viruses which is going to be causes the cancer for the humans, and also there is a diagram is also there for this, which is going to be inducing the cancer, normal cells to cancer cells. These are the viruses. Next, chemical. There are so many chemical. Normally people we are using the tobacco, smoke, aflatoxins. Aflatoxins normally the food which is going to be contaminated is going to be caused the aflatoxins. And then initiation is a 3 stages is there: initiation, promotion and then progression. Here these are the chemicals which is going to be causes the normal cells to the cancer cells. Radiation theory. Normally the X-rays, gamma rays and UV rays. There is a changes in the DNA and that will be causing the skin cancer. Double standard DNA is going to be breaks, and then chromosomal instability, and then finally leads to cancer. And then stem cell theory of cancer. Cancer originates from a subset of stem cells like cells, and then here the capable of self-renewal and differentiation is going to be happen, and then these are responsible for the tumor initiation, progression and then recurrence. And then human surveillance and then escape theory. Normally immune system in our body helps to evade so many microorganism and also the tumor cells and then viral infected cells, this cancer cells. And then the cancer cell which is produced in our body is going to be escaping mechanism is there, and thereby escape from the human cells. Here the mechanism of carcinogens. Due to the carcinogens that causes DNA damage, normally the normal cell is going to be repaired by so many mutagens by chemical radiation viruses is again is going to be repaired back. If there is a failure in this, it going to be causes the cancer and then formation of tumor progression and then malignant neoplasm. Finally, the up to still we people we are not going to be stop the cancer. If there is a cancer cell is going to be present in our body, but we are going to be maintained, but we are not going to be fully, there is no treatment for the cancer. Prevention from the cancer is better than cure. Okay, thank you.